what's up guys? It's Sherry. So I'm pretty sure all of you guys have heard of Squid Game or have watched Squid Game or heard people just like talking about the show. So I thought it would be a fun little idea for me to do this video. Since Halloween is just around the corner, I feel that Squid Game is going to be like a very popular costume this Halloween. I thought what better way than to try to recreate one of the characters from that show. I know a lot of people are probably going to be like the contestants. Is that what we call them? The ones that wear the tracksuits. There's going to be a lot of people probably dressing up as those. And also the ones with the red jumper and the black mask. But for myself, I want to be this. I'm going to try to recreate this doll here. I'm going to do the red light, green light doll. I don't know the actual name of the doll. I just call it the red light, green light doll. But yes, I'm going to be her for Halloween. And I thought it would just be very easy. So I thought that it would be fun to do kind of like a outfit inspo using like thrifted clothing and like items that I already have at home, because I'm not about to spend like $100 or whatever for a costume if I could just make it myself on a budget. So I'm just gonna share with you guys the items that I have that I'm gonna use to create this costume. And again, these are like all items that I have already at home, that I owned before even wanting to make this costume, except for one item. So let me just show you guys. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the clothing. So like the outfit, which is yellow and orange. So inside the dress, it's kind of like a yellow collared shirt. So I already had something similar at home. I just have this yellow button-up shirt that I thrifted in the summertime. And I just kind of wore it as like a swimsuit cover-up in a way. But this is the only thing I had at home. It is a little bit big. It's like a large men's shirt. So I'm just gonna have to make do with it. If it's going to be loose, then I'm just going to like tie it up or something to make it fitted. But I'm gonna be using this and then just like button it all the way up. Yeah, that would be the inner layer of my costume. And now for the orange dress. So I went to multiple thrift stores to see if I can find like an orange dress that I can use, because I didn't want to go off and buy a dress and just use it for the costume. So I was looking for something like in the pajama section or some summer dresses or like whatever, but I couldn't find anything. I did come across a few orange dresses, but I felt like I had to do some kind of alterations on it, like big time alterations, and the dresses weren't really that cheap. It was like $14.99 for a dress, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that for this costume. So the only thing that I actually came across at the thrift store is just an orange t-shirt. This is just a large or extra large men's orange t-shirt. So I'm going to use this as the dress. It is a little bit short to wear as a dress on its own, so I'm going to obviously like alter it. I'm going to cut the neckline and I'm going to cut like the sleeves off, and then actually I might do something a little bit different, so we'll see, because it doesn't even cover my butt, so I want it to be a little bit longer. So I might just like cut it off here, and then with the excess fabric I will use it as straps. So we'll see in this video how I actually execute that. So that is the outfit. This is the dress. Got the yellow, got the orange, so I'm good. Just gonna do a little bit of work on the t-shirt, which is okay, because I only spent like $2 on the t-shirt, which is fine. So I got that. The next thing on the costume are just some white knee-high socks, and that's super simple because I already have some socks at home. So I'm not going to go off and buy any new ones. I mean, this might not even be as high up the knee, but it's fine. They're long enough and it's what I need for the costume. The next item are a pair of black shoes or loafers or whatever. So I already have shoes that I can wear because I actually bought myself some loafers. So I'm going to be using these as my shoes for my costume, which is perfect. Okay, so the only thing next to do is just the hair and like the makeup. So it's pretty easy. It's a simple costume and I'm so down for it because I don't have to do too much work. So the next thing is like her hair. So my hair is long and I don't have bangs or anything like that. It's long because I have extensions, but I'm not going to take my extensions off, so I'm going to have to make do with my hair because her hair is like a pigtail, so I might just have to like shorten my hair up to make pigtails. And now for the bangs. I know it would have been easy for me to just buy a wig. Like I said, I just wanted to use items that I already have at home and I didn't want to go off and buy anything. So I actually have these bangs, these clip-on bangs that I purchased from the dollar store a while back. So I thought, hey, I could use this, which would be great. Let me just pull it out for you guys to show you because her bangs are just like pretty straight across. I mean, it's probably not going to look exactly like it, but you know, at least I have the bangs to just mimic the look in a way, you know what I mean? So there's the bangs, and I'll just try to make, I think it's a little bit higher up, right? So I'll do that, get some pigtails. And then she just has some clips or like some hair accessory or like a purple accessory. Let me just take a look because I think it's like the Squid Game logo. Yeah, so she has like a purple little hair clip or hair piece that goes on the bangs, and it is like the red light or the Squid Game logo with like the circle, square, and the rectangle. But I'm not going to be making anything like that right now, so I just got some clips from the dollar store. I'm going to use the purple one and just clip it onto the bangs. So it's not going to have like the symbol or anything like that, but it's going to be purple, so I'm going to use that on my hair. And her pigtails have like purple rings around it. So I actually picked up some purple ribbon at the dollar store, and I'm just probably going to use that somehow to wrap around my pigtails. It's not exactly like the hair piece that she has, but again, I'm just gonna make do. It's gonna be with whatever I have, and this is gonna be close enough to it. I'll cut it and then I'll just like wrap it around my ponytail. And I think that is it for the costume because I got like, let me see, I got my dress. Yeah, so I got my orange dress, got my yellow shirt, got my white socks, my black shoes, I got my bangs, my clip, and my hair piece. And I think I'm ready to go. The only thing I'm probably gonna have to do is just my makeup. She does have like these really straight eyebrows, so I'm going to just come back with a fresh face and then just kind of like maybe do a little quick thing with my makeup and then have my costume all ready for you guys to check out. So this is gonna be my red light, green light doll costume on a budget. Thrifted edition. Not really, it's not really all thrifted, but let's go on with the rest of this video. Alright, so this is the orange shirt, and I'm just going to cut it to kind of make it more of a dress. So I'm just gonna probably cut it straight across here and then just cut the sleeves off, and then I'm just gonna probably use some fabric tape to just glue it all together. So this is just gonna be very easy. I'm not gonna do anything too technical. I haven't done this before, so I'm just gonna do it with how I envision it in my head. I'm gonna use this little floorboard as my ruler. So I'm just gonna cut right across the neckline here. It's not gonna be exactly how the dress is gonna look like because it does have like a little swoop on the dress, but I'm just gonna make it straight across, and then with whatever excess fabric I have, I'm going to use that to make some straps on the dress. So I'm just gonna make a line right here with my pen. Before I cut that, I'm gonna cut my sleeves off. Got that cut, and then now I'm just gonna cut that right across. And now I have the shirt that looks like this, and it's now just kind of like opened up like that. So let me show you guys what I'm gonna do next. So now I flipped my shirt inside out. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to take these seams over here that I cut, and I'm actually just going to glue them together. So I'm actually gonna use the Heat and Bond iron-on adhesive that I have here to just glue it together. So this is gonna be like a no-sew project, and it would be a much easier way to just put this dress together in a very, very easy way. Okay, so I'm not gonna do this in any perfect way or anything like that because it's just my costume. I'm not even going to fold any seams down. I'm just gonna leave it raw. I'm gonna just take this Heat and Bond adhesive here. I haven't used this actually, so it'll be my first time using this. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So I'm just gonna measure how much I'm going to use. I feel like I'm gonna cut it in half. Then I'm gonna use this strip, and then I'm probably gonna cut it in half again this way so that it's a thinner strip that I'm gonna use to iron on. Just because this t-shirt isn't that large, and if I close the seam up too much, it's just gonna be too tight on me. So I'm just going to hope for the best that this works out. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this open here, and then I'm gonna cut this section off because it's curved, so we'll do that, and then I'll do that. So it says to iron on the place and hold iron-on paper liner for 2 seconds. So after heating it on, I think I just have to pull it off. Ready? So pull this paper off, and then I'm going to lay this part down. On top. So while this side is drying, I'm gonna go on and move on to the next side here. After it's done drying, I'm just gonna flip it around, and let's just see how it all actually looks. Okay, so it just looks like that, which is fine. This part is probably going to be around my waist area, because now this is going to be like on the top of my chest, and then here I will probably have it around my waist, and I will use like a string of some sort to cinch it in. But that is what it's gonna look like. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some extra fabric from the sleeves. So I'll move this out of the way. I am just gonna take the sleeve here and then just cut maybe 2 strips, and I'm gonna use that as a strap for the dress. Okay, so I have my 2 straps here. I'm just gonna cut the bottom off so that I have an open piece here. Maybe I'll just do... Now I have 2 pieces. So what I'm gonna do now, okay, so I'm gonna take this dress, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the yellow straps and do the same technique with the adhesive tape, and then I'm going to just iron it on. So I'm going to actually measure it on myself. I'm just gonna put this on quickly and find out where I want to place the straps. Okay, so this is the dress on. As you can see, I have like the little corner pieces here, which will be hidden in a way because I'll have like a belt or something to kind of cinch that in. But here are the straps. I feel like I'm gonna be okay with it being this low on my chest, just because, you know, it gives me a little bit of length. You can't really see. Let me try to bring my camera down here. Let's see. I have like pants and the belt on, so everything is so bulky, but like that's how long it goes onto my thighs, which is fine. So I'm just gonna pin this down to where I feel comfortable. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, so I'm obviously gonna have to figure out like how far down I want this back strap to go, but I think that should be fine like that. So I'm gonna take it off and then I'm just gonna pin it right behind it, and then I'm just gonna glue it all together with my adhesive. All right, so this is a dress all complete with the straps all glued on. I actually took some excess material and I cut them into strips, and then I made it into this little tie that I can use to cinch around the waist. So yeah, this is the dress part of my costume. So let's put this all together. Okay guys, so this is my costume. I have a few things that I still have to do, like my hair and my makeup, but this is what it looks like on the yellow shirt. Yes, it's a little bit too big, but like I said, it's what I have and I'm not gonna buy a new one. So I'm gonna make this work. So I put everything together. I got my socks and my shoes all on. And I have my bangs, but I still have to fix it. And I obviously have to put like pigtails on my hair and everything else. But I just wanted to show you guys the costume. So this is how it turned out. It's pretty cute just to wear for the day. I'm probably just gonna wear it while I give candies out to the children, but still I think it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, like, the only thing is this is pretty big, but once I put everything together, it will be the costume. So I'm just gonna come back with everything done. I'm not gonna do a tutorial on the makeup or anything like that. I just want to show you guys the whole look. And yeah, I will be back with the whole shebang of this red light, green light doll Halloween costume. Okay, so this is my final look of my costume. I know I look super ridiculous, but you know, it is a costume. But should I cut my bangs like this? What do you guys think? Yes, so this is my hair, and then I just did something really quick with the makeup, nothing too crazy. I tried to do like straight eyebrows, but that's the best that I can do with my eyebrows. But yeah, this is my Squid Game doll look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are gonna want to be something like this for Halloween, and it's super easy. So I mean, you can just get like, if you guys can find an orange item at your thrift store, you can definitely just make something like this up. And I'm sure you can find a bunch of like yellow collared shirts. Again, this is pretty big for this costume, but it's gonna have to do. Not really too picky or anything like that, but you know, this is my costume and I'm ready for Halloween.